Okay, so this is going to be your how-to guide on ratchet straps. So this is a much bigger one than what you have. But what I'm going to do is break it down. So this one is just fed through. I'm going to pull this out so that you start with two components. You have your ratchet and you have your strap. So if you look, this creates a acute triangle. If you open it all the way up, that's as obtuse as it gets. There's two mechanisms in here. This is what stops the wheel from turning, and then this lever is what turns the wheel. So if you pull both of these, the wheel will spin freely when you release both sides. So if you're hooking to your bike, you take your strap and we feed it over the bike to hold it down and hook it. Pretend there's a bike here. Then you take the other end of your strap, and the key here is we talked about the angles of the triangle. We want to make sure the strap is on the back side coming away from this. So I'm going to feed through here. Takes a little bit just to feed it through, and then I'm going to feed it back to the back. So now both sides of the strap are on the outside of the acute triangle. So what I would do is, if this is on your bike, I would tighten this down by pulling it through so that it is the shortest amount needed, and then we hook this other side to your cart. And then once you get it where you want and you're holding it, I'm just going to hold it with my cooler. So just pretend the cooler is the other side of your strap. I'm going to pull on it a little bit. So with both straps and it's tight, and I can pull it to make it a little tighter. I'm going to hold it and just do a couple of ratchets. And the reason these work is because it actually wraps the cable around itself. So now that can't slip. So to release it, and I'm going to pretend like this is pressure on this, I'm holding the strap side with my foot. If I got pressure on it, like I can't pull up. If I release, there's two ways this works. If you open the clip on the handle and you open it all the way up, see, I don't know if you can see, it's actually opening this clip. And that actually releases it. You can see the spool turning, right? So it keeps your fingers out of it. The only thing you have to do is take this, pull it up, and push all the way open, and that actually releases the bottom. And then I'm just pulling on it until it's free, and then I can pull the strap through the release. So you can take your straps and home and practice this a little bit. This is a much larger one than you need. I use this for heavy trailers, but all of them work basically the same. Give that a try before you try a new strap.